everybody and welcome back to Smart Cook Magic. Beginning this week, I'm going to show you some interesting lunchbox recipes. Today's video will feature 3 healthy tikkis. Often when we pack lunch in a hurry in the morning, we tend to overlook the nutrition content of that meal. We may be able to pack something that fills that person's stomach, but then are we sure that it fulfills that person's nutritional needs of the day? These 3 healthy tikkis which I'm going to show you here are nutritious, they're well balanced, and they use common pantry ingredients. What's more amazing is there's no morning stress. You can just make these ahead, prepare it in just 20 minutes and freeze it overnight, air fry in the morning, sandwich it, wrap it, and go. There's no mess. It's a wholesome lunch. Recipe number 1, the main ingredients are carrots and yellow moong dal, that's the split variety. Wash and soak 3/4 cup of yellow moong dal for about 30 minutes, and then after 30 minutes drain and then add 1.5 cups of water, that's 3 times the water, and a pinch of turmeric powder. Cook this on the stove top till it's soft and mushy. When the dal is still warm, mash it up well, and then once it's cool, add 1 cup of grated carrots, half a cup of chopped coriander leaves. Mix this well and then add the spices. 3/4 teaspoon red chili powder, half a teaspoon of coriander powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala powder, half a teaspoon of jeera powder, and salt as per taste. Also, if you like, you can crush a teaspoon of kasuri methi and add them. Then also squeeze 2 to 3 teaspoons of fresh lemon juice into this and mix uniformly. Once it's well mixed, add 3/4 cup of roasted oat flour and mix it in. I have used roasted oat flour as a binding agent in all these 3 tikkis. To prepare this is a very simple procedure. Take your oats, whatever you have at home, the regular oats, quick cooking oats or rolled oats or whatever, and dry roast this on a medium flame for about 3 to 4 minutes. And they turn fragrant. You cool it down and then use a mixer jar and powder it. Just pulse it a few times and it's ready. Store it in an airtight container and use whenever required. Now the mixture is ready. All that's left is shaping them into tikkis. That is, you make thick discs, and then just to make sure they don't stick to each other after leaving them in the freezer, I'm just dusting these on some oat flour. Then of course put them in an airtight container and freeze them overnight. Next day, just preheat your air fryer 180 degrees for 3 minutes. Then just grease your air fryer basket and place the tikkis. Air fry for 5 minutes initially. Then after that you open, brush oil on the tops and then flip, brush oil on the other side also, and then put them back 200 degrees for 4 minutes. Done. So just to make it a wholesome balanced meal, pack it with some juicy fruits and you're good to go. In recipe number 2, I'll be using paneer and peas. Using a steamer, cook 1 cup of green peas. When the peas are soft, take it in a bowl and mash them up. To this, add 1 cup of steamed and mashed potato and 1.5 cups of grated paneer, half a cup of chopped coriander leaves. Mix these 4 ingredients together and then add the spice powders. Half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon coriander powder, 1 teaspoon red chili powder, half a teaspoon of black pepper powder, half a teaspoon of chaat masala powder, and salt as per your taste. Mix this uniformly and then add the binding agent, half a cup of roasted oat flour. Combine well. The mixture is ready. Shape them into tikkis and freeze them overnight. Next morning, Preheat your air fryer at 180 for 3 minutes. Arrange the tikkis on your greased basket. Air fry 180 for 8 minutes. Then the same procedure, brush oil on both sides and then air fry for another 4 minutes. Ready to wrap. You can pack this along with a vegetable salad to make a wholesome meal in the lunch box. Our final recipe for the day is a chunky veg tikki. I'm using 1 cup of broccoli florets here. Lightly steam them and then add them to a bowl. To this, I'm adding 2 cups of sweet potato. Again, I have steamed this and mashed it roughly. Adding half a cup of chopped coriander leaves, 2 teaspoons of chopped ginger, 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes, just crushed red chilies, 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri chili powder, half a teaspoon of cumin or jeera powder, half a teaspoon of amchur or dry mango powder, and salt as per taste. Mixing this well, I'm adding about half a cup of roasted almond powder. I've roasted half a cup of almonds and just powdered them in the mixie. Combine this well and then add about 3/4 cup of roasted oat flour to bind. Mix this uniformly and the mixture is ready to be shaped into tikkis. Now I'm just dusting these tikkis on some rava, that is suji or semolina, just to keep them from sticking to each other. Then freeze overnight. Next morning, preheat your air fryer 180 for 3 minutes. Place the tikkis, air fry for 6 minutes. And then open, brush oil on both sides. And air fry once more for 6 minutes. That's it. It's ready to pack. So since we used vegetables in the tikkis, you can pack your lunchbox with some roasted nuts for the protein boost. Thanks for watching and see you again soon on Smart Cook Magic.